Hey everybody, welcome to Valentine TV. Y'all know I've been looking for Trump because I'd heard he had been missing for 5 or 6 days. That's what I heard last night. So I thought I would, since I'm up early, I thought I would let's see where Trump at. What's going on with Trump? I want to first thank y'all for coming to Valentine TV. The reaction today is coming from MURAD Morelli. He's on. You can find him on YouTube. Um, Anyway, y'all, I don't know what's going on with Trump. They said he was spotted yesterday on the golf course, and the man that I see waving in the back of that darn car, it don't look man. It looked like Trump, but he looked like he out of it. His hand looks swollen, and I don't know what happened to him over the weekend. I ain't been gone that long, y'all. But anyway, we're gonna see. Let's see what's going on. And also, it's a doctor. It's a doctor that's here that's gonna give us some kind of idea of what's going on. You know, I mean, just cause you know, ain't really into people, you don't mean you want something to happen to them. No, never. So anyway, let's just see what's going on. Okay, hold on 1 second. Here we go.
Trump has been cited over the last 2 days. He's been seen, especially today, leaving the White House. But the images that are coming out in regards to him, it honestly is giving very bad news because he doesn't look well at all. The marks on his hands seems to be more strong, in his face very weak, and his eyes especially. Is there a reason for why this man is not doing a conference? For why the remaining week there are no speeches set, and for why everything basically has been cancelled, and that when there are pictures of him, he looks remarkably weak. What happened to him over the weekend for why things have suddenly now changed? Did he fall? People are stating that this man had a stroke and that is why this has happened, or that he took a tumble based on the new marks. But if we look at these pictures when they're hyper focused, you could say that the marks also just look quite made up. In the world of today, especially with AI developing so fast, is this even Trump basically being cited in these pictures? Can Getty easily fake captions and stuff? They absolutely can. Especially with the use of AI, things can be blurred, can be used, can be made to control populations. That is what the government can do. So it really can be anything. But I do believe that Trump is alive. And I do believe that this is him being cited, especially in the car. But if we take a closer look at this picture of him in the car, he is waving to people. But I'm so sorry. If you look at his face, he looks remarkable.
Y'all, look at this picture. Trump, and they say he just finished playing golf. He just finished playing golf. Oh no. He married Rhodes and they played golf, but he ain't played nothing looking like that. Look like his hand is swollen, like he fell. It just and then he looked like he's just out of it. Y'all tell me what y'all think. He looked totally out of it to me. I hope I have my volume turned up. I don't. Sorry. But look at the picture. His hand like he fell on it or something. And then that makeup ain't helping with the no. And then I'm gonna tell y'all last night I was watching the news. They was showing, Trump standing up like he was giving a speech. So I said, let me see what day they showing stuff in July. Stuff in July. Okay? Why they ain't showing us now? Okay, it's just weird. But let's go carry on because it's a doctor that's gonna come up and help us out a little bit. Cause y'all remember when his ankles and stuff were swelling up?
Weak. This is a different Trump, I believe, for what he was a week ago. He definitely is going through some health physical changes. If we look at his hand again, you can see that the skin looks quite thin. There's some marks on his hand as well. He isn't actually looking at the people as he is waving. He's looking away, keeping his eyes straight, not really focusing. What could possibly have happened to this man?
He looked like he's zonked. That's what I usually would say to, it depends on who you are and what you do. But with him, he look like, yeah, he is. I don't know. I don't know his medication and called. I don't know, but he sure he waving, trying. They probably said, "Put your hand up, put it up." You see them people, you know. But yeah, that makeup ain't working at all, so they may as well put a bandage around it or something. But yeah, he looks like he totally out of it. And where is his wife? Well, Melania.
Is he turning into something that one might say is a vegetable or, non-responsive? Did he take a tumble? Was it a fall, a stroke, something? We don't know. But what I want to know, why isn't this man speaking out? Why isn't this man doing his conferences? I also don't believe it's him on Truth Social putting up 3 to 4 statements basically a day. If this man can't look at people as he's waving and he looks very weak, what makes you think that he's on his laptop or on his phone typing away? He's got a whole team of people, and there definitely is somebody doing all of this for him, because
Thank
I
you.
can't even imagine what this is about or why he's, looking this way. He has returned to the White House following a visit to his golf course in Virginia. So, people are responding. Somebody's saying it is a duty of the national press to ask why the president has not spoken on camera or allowed himself to be photographed at close range in several days, especially when his appearance has notably changed. Now, there also are doctors online saying that he visibly looks like someone who had a tumble, a fall, some kind of stroke.
The president's congestive heart failure is getting worse. I'm a home health physical therapist with a doctorate in my field. I see congestive heart failure patients on a daily basis. The reason I know that he has congestive heart failure is because of the swelling in his feet and ankles. And the reason I know it's getting worse is because he's sitting behind the desk on camera now. He lashed out against MSNBC for giving him hash about his ankles. This is how we know that something is true, because it gets to Trump. Remember recently where he was talking about going to heaven for some fucking reason? Just people said, I'm not doing very well. I don't think he's talking about the media. I think he's talking about the doctors who are treating.
That's exactly who I think talking about, the doctors. Because all of a sudden he did start talking about heaven and hell. Yes, he did. I remember that. But yeah, congestive heart failure, stroke, anything, y'all. The blood circulation, uh Trump had just tore down, and y'all know the last presidency he was in, dementia came up. The beginning of this presidency, dementia came up, okay? But now it's heart failure, that kind of stuff.
Him. The only reason his health has been maintained at all is because he has the privilege of getting IV diuretics, spironolactone, Lasix, Bumex, something like that. That's why his hands have been bruised and covered with makeup. Badly, I might add. We know that it's getting worse because he knows he cannot hide the degree of swelling. That's why he's sitting behind the desk. Oh, he also has chronic kidney disease, which is also contributing to the swelling in the feet and ankles.
Wow.
I can't tell you how many times I have seen a patient in their home because they were hospitalized for AKI, or acute kidney injury. And the kidney injury was caused by nephrotoxic medications, namely diuretics, spironolactone, Bumex, Lasix. The president is definitely getting sicker, and we know he's not going to change his diet because he's such a fucking idiot. I think he's going to be around for 6 to 8 months tops. Thank you for your attention in this matter.
He said 6 to 8 months tops. Oh my God. Only God knows that. But anyway, they give you something to look at. And Vance, I hope Vance steps up soon. I mean, he should be already in there doing some stuff. Let me go find Vance and see what he up to, y'all. Because Trump is not he Trump checking out. He's checking out. He start messing with Russia. Y'all know Russia, y'all remember they could just shake your hand or something, and within a couple days you be gone, and the person went to wherever they supposed to be. It's some kind of something. They can just touch you and take you out. Don't ask me. I don't
Kind
know.
of physical, deterioration is what so many doctors are saying.
Look at that. He failed. Oh my God.
online. So these images of him have gone viral and it does not look good. It's pretty bad news for the man and for anybody that does support him, that they're basically losing their leader, or he is just getting very weak. Perhaps he will recover in the next couple of weeks. But in the UK over here,
Oh my
when we saw
God.
Prince Philip in the car looking extremely weak, a lot of us were shocked at those images of him where he looked so gaunt, so lost, his eyes completely sunken, and he just basically could not look at people as he was in this car or wave or anything. And dare I say it, the images of Trump are mirroring those images of Prince Philip. It's
I don't think that. No, don't throw that. Murad, don't do that. Y'all's looks are different than our looks. Trump looks zonked. This man here look like somebody beat him up or something. He don't look, no. Ain't no comparison. They just ain't themselves. That's what I would say. They ain't themselves. But yeah, no, don't throw that look on Trump. No.
giving me the same emotions and, just responses when I saw those images of Philip. And when all of us in the UK were reacting to it, we basically looked like this could be Prince Philip's final days. And this is what it's looking like when it comes to Trump, when it comes to what is happening to his face.
Yeah,
Now, when we relook at these enhanced photos of him, I don't know what is going on when it comes to the middle of, between his eyes. It looks like it's either a huge bump. It also looks like the images has been heavily edited, and you can also see that the American flag on his cap, that is not the American flag. There is a blue area as well with stars. All of that is nowhere.
Oh, it's been enhanced because on the grainy one over there, you see where the hump is? The hump is still on the same side of the nose. Well, this one over here, yes, I'm in medical. Yeah, and this one over here is like going across the nose, the bridge of the nose. So So yeah, that's Trump. That's our flag. That's the picture. The grainy one. The grainy one is definitely Trump. Look like he didn't had his head shaved, or he forgot to put his wig on, whatever. Okay.
To be seen here. So this is what I mean, that this image either is AI or certain things have just been blurred. But if this image is real and if this is what Trump looks like right now, of course, he looks definitely quite disfigured, and he looks like somebody who basically has fallen over, had some kind of stroke, had some kind of mental, related issue because of the fall, and he just seems to be very weak because of this. We would like to know what is going on with Trump. Some people are saying that this is him at no point of return. A lot of people are responding to this and basically even comparing it with Prince Philip as well. They're making the same comparison, saying that who is this? People are also saying that he looks like somebody else. I believe it's. I don't believe it's a carbon copy. I don't believe it's a clone. I don't believe it's somebody else that they brought out. I definitely believe that this is this man. 110%. I believe it's Trump, and I just believe he just looks weaker. Unfortunately, because of things that he's gone through. Because
JD Vance, it's your time to step up to the plate, buddy. Step up to the plate. And I forgot who comes after JD Vance. If y'all know, just put it in the comments, okay? Because he got to have our backup too. But Trump is by. I'm not saying like heavenly or hell by. I'm saying like presidency by.
When he wants to show you guys that he's doing well, especially in a time during COVID, he would look at people, would wave, he would put his hand up. He was a lot more responsive in those cars than he is today. And I think it's important to look at that, comparison as to what this is now. He is seriously unwell. He looks quite droopy as well. And I believe he is the type of person to never acknowledge that he's in a weaker state. He doesn't want to put that out there because he feels like it will affect the American morale, and he doesn't want to do all of that. So I want to know what your thoughts are on what is going on with Trump, because those recent other photos of him playing golf, those were actually from a very long time ago, back in June, July. I don't know why that was planted as if that was him and he was sighted playing golf and etc. That was actually quite old. But what I'm waiting for,
even the darn the press conferences, June and July. Yeah. So Murad is absolutely right. If y'all know of anything, if y'all seen him running around, please let us know. Okay? Please let us know. And Murad, we appreciate you from all the way over there in the UK, concerned about the president over here. Appreciate it. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna find something. But I had to figure out what was going on with Trump. You know? All right. So I'll talk to y'all later. Thank y'all for in the bushes. I see y'all. I see y'all. Please hit that subscribe button. And if you liked any other video, please hit the like button. All right. All right. Thank y'all for coming to Valentine TV. I appreciate it. All right. Bye.